but not all heroes graduate or attend college. And in Arcadia, the best of the rest came to be known as the All-Arcadians! The revolution has arrived in Arcadia. Our team has been struggling to gain their temporary questing licenses for the past 4 episodes, but they are finally face-to-face with Charlie Baws, an enormous troll. He runs the DQA, and our heroes are not satisfied with the job he's been doing. They have now killed 2 of his henchmen, the Minotaur Willie Mumblepants and Bob, a Boggle, and have rallied most of his employees to their cause. But when Obelisk dispatched Bob, a mystical thread of energy shot from his remains into Charlie Baws and seemed to give him some epic dark magical powers. Can the All-Arcadians and their ragtag army defeat the forces of nepotism and systematic unfairness? Let's find out. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
While we're rolling, I just want to say, if I were the DM, I would have given you some kind of bonus for the way you read All-Arcadians.
Aw, thanks.
I mean, it still wasn't good, but it was...
No.
It was better. It was going in the right direction.
The volume is not the same as bass.
I
15.
I will say that tenor is not the same as bass, and I do not have the ability to make the sounds that Marcus or Tim make.
You're not a real dad, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay.
I'm having flashbacks because I rolled a 9.
Oh, okay, cool. So, what did everyone get?
12.
12.
15.
3.
Oh, no.
Your face.
I'm mad about it.
Whatever, you're having like a coffee break over there or something. Or no, you're by the files?
Yeah, with coffee. No, he's having a coffee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you did have a coffee.
With my number 1 boss mug.
Sip it.
So, we are picking up where we left off in the last episode. Baws has charged into the room. He got super powered up with dark magic, and he is pissed off. And
he got bit by a bunch of snakes.
He did get bit by a bunch of snakes. You've assembled an army. The All-Arcadians did what they do best. They got NPCs to sort of insulate themselves from damage.
We don't want to get hurt. You gotta protect the main characters. Exactly. This is the main cast.
Main cast.
All right. So, the first thing that happens is Baws goes, "Oh, I'm gonna run this fight the way I have run everything that I've done since I joined business. The first thing they teach you in your NBA is rule through fear." And Baws casts fear. So all of you are going to have to make, it looks like a wisdom saving throw. Donna is going to avoid this, as are the snakes and Shoshana, but everyone else in this room that contains Baws is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Where did he get his MBA?
The university.
MBA and was like, Kobe.
Rest in peace.
He got his MBA at the University of Phoenix.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yeah, is that a
ding ding ding? Correct answer.
Is that a Hello from the Magic Tavern joke that I stole? I feel like it is.
Oh, it might have been. Yes, it is. It totally is, but I love that even more.
All right, well, I rolled an 18.
I got a 20.
Oh, snap.
Well, I rolled a 16, but with my bonuses, it's an 18.
All right. So, actually, only 2 people are affected by this.
Sweet.
It is Barry and Ned. Barry and Ned. So here's what happens to Barry and Ned. They are afflicted with a phantasmal image of their very worst fear. For their turn, they're going to have to take the dash action and move away from Baws to the safest available route on each of their turns unless there is nowhere to move. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have a line of sight to Baws, they get to make another wisdom saving throw in an attempt to snap out of it. But for now, they are seeing their greatest fear, and they are going to be running away. Next in the order is Tebeki.
Ooh, me.
Yeah.
Okay. I can go how far? 35?
30 feet.
I could go 35.
You got 35? Okay, cool. If your character sheet says 35, then it's 35.
So I want to move to the table.
Okay.
In the back.
Yep.
And use my animal handling to try to get the snake to go on my arrow.
That's amazing. I love that so much. Okay. Yeah, roll animal handling.
Genius.
Okay. Duty. All right,
Snake arrows.
Right.
I love this so much.
Smart.
Ooh, let's get this a good roll. Good roll, baby. Got a 14. Wait, but I have animal handling. Hold on.
You're proficient.
Plus 3, so 17.
Yeah, snake gets on the arrow.
Woo. And then I would like to shoot the arrow. Can I? Is that too many moves?
No, that's a good. I'll say that the getting the snake on the arrow is a bonus action, so that you can take an action to shoot the arrow.
I would like to shoot the arrow straight at Boss.
Amazing. Do it.
That. No whammies, no whammies. Oh, nat 20!
Oh!
He dead.
He explodes.
Dead.
No, he explodes from snakes. No. Okay. So, roll your damage.
Which, yep, D8. This is so...
Zoom, snake.
Okay, D8 plus 1. So I got 5.
5 damage, and then double that, so that's 10 damage to Boss in your first attack. Plus, I'm going to have the snake attack as a reaction to this.
I figured.
Get him. I love this so much.
Snake's going to try to bite him. It does not work, though.
Aww.
But
is the snake like on him?
Yeah,
like
snake is on him. I mean, if you look at the map, the snake is literally on him.
Great.
All right.
Is it
so
like Britney Spears style?
Barbara's going to yell across the room to Becky and say, "You may come up with terrible team names, but your creativity is a very good trait for a leader."
Thank you, Barb.
I really want to know what Tebeki is calling her army.
Oh, the army.
It's okay. You can think about it. Tell me on your next turn.
I will think about it.
My first thought is to Dumbledore's army. All right.
Oh.
No. I hate you.
Yeah.
I mean, who came up with all the bad names for the teams in the scripted series?
Ooh.
Me and JD.
I mean, I still hate both of you.
That's fair. All right.
Writing them down.
Just workshopping it. Great. And then every time Boss has a turn, until he removes the snake or kills it, it's going to make an attack of opportunity against him.
Nice.
So that will be included with that nat 20. Okay. Norris's turn.
Come on, Norris.
Go, Mrs. Norris. Keep your references going.
All right, Norris is going to be like, hey, Boss. I just wanted to tell you, I really, I don't. There's an appreciation thing with an employee like myself and a manager like you, and I just didn't feel like there was a lot of respect there. And I just wanted to tell you,
Norris. Show him with your fist.
Oh, okay. So Norris is going to take you very literally, and even though he's a mage, he is going to run at Boss, and he's going to try to punch him.
Use your body.
Let's see. What's Norris's strength? Oh boy. -2. No, Norris punches him, and he's like, "Ow! Why did I do that?"
Did I do that?
Barb, the character, is proud of him for standing up fearlessly. Eddie the human kind of wants him to die.
What does that sound like, Barb?
Sorry.
No. What does that sound like? What does your pride in him sound like?
You only miss the shots you don't take. Good work for you, Norris.
And Norris is filled with a deep sense of emotional fulfillment, and he's going to get advantage on that attack. So he's going to punch again.
On a poster with a kitten on it.
He punches again. It still doesn't work, but he doesn't hurt his hand this time.
Good. Yay, Norris.
You did good today, guys.
All right. Next in the order is Basil.
Yeah, Basil.
Go oregano.
Okay. Basil is going to use Healing Word on Tebeki.
Yay!
to attempt to heal her filing cabinet inflicted wounds.
Look,
God.
we don't talk about the past here.
Uh,
I can see your head dented in the filing cabinet.
Hard heads run amongst my family.
all right, that does that heals you for 4 damage.
Yeah! Full health!
All right. Next in the order is Charlie Baws, and he's going to attack the snake and try to get it off of him because there's a snake on him. He fails miserably, and the snake's going to take an attack of opportunity, which doesn't get him. So like right now, Boss has got the snake on him, and like the snake's biting at him, and he's like trying to throw him away, but it's like wrapped around him. It's an adventure. It's pretty cool in my mind.
Mr. Slither, you also miss all the shots you don't take. Good for you.
He doesn't get advantage, but that's very funny flavor. Okay. Obelisk.
All right. So first off, Obelisk is so proud of the fact that she killed Bob, so she's gonna take his bow tie and wear it.
That's amazing.
Like a badass bitch.
We have costumes now, guys. Our budget is going up.
And then she's going to convince Gloria to come to battle with her.
What does that sound like?
Sup, Gloria. So you're not allowed to tell this to anybody, but like I actually kind of care about you, and you're almost like a friend. So could you just come to battle with me, please?
Oh,
And thank you.
that's so sweet. Roll persuasion with advantage. So that is very convincing.
Oh yes.
Gloria is touched, and so is Adam.
Shut up.
Oh, wow.
Barb is, but he doesn't know why because he's in another room.
he just sneezes but feels good.
I feel touched.
18.
Yeah, she's gonna join you in battle. And so the way that we're gonna make this work so that we don't have Obelisk sitting out 70 turns of battle is she's gonna be able to travel. She and Gloria will be able to travel 1 room a turn. So this turn they're gonna be able to make it into the room. They're gonna make it through the room. The managing wing with Susan and the green slime are.
But I'm not moving yet. So
okay.
I want to cast
Oh, damn.
firebolt on the little blob.
Okay, on the green slime. Great.
Yep.
Do it.
How about the blob?
Rolling.
Green blob.
15 plus my spell cast modifier.
That's gonna hit. You don't even have to worry about it. Yep, that hits.
Thank you for adding that.
Yeah, that hits Obelisk. And then how much damage? You have to roll damage.
Is that this? That's a different dice, right?
Yep. So you roll a
From the
d10.
character sheet.
Huh?
D10.
D10.
I have Firebolt memorized now.
Oh, 10.
I'm slowly working on memorizing everybody's spells. 10. Okay, yeah, you rolled critical damage, and the green slime is dead. It blows up in a fireball. You are one-shot murdering all of Boss's minions.
Hell yeah.
Okay, when that happens, a magical glow of energy appears where the green slime was. And it rises into the air. And it flies through the room.
No. Oh, no.
Until it flies past Susan. It flies past Damien and Schenectady. It flies through the army. And it collides with David Baws. And he gets a little bit bigger and a little bit more magical.
Oh, good.
It's like
Sorry,
a negative flubber. Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh.
I want to watch that movie now.
It's on Disney Plus.
Anti-flubber.
Yes. I love
Non-stop.
flubber.
Okay. Next in the order is... wait, do you want to move now that you've blown up the green slime?
Move. Where am I able to go to now?
You're able to get out of the room with Susan. So you can get all the way into here.
I don't know where you're pointing.
I put Gloria there.
Okay, I'm there.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
All right, yeah, and Gloria will follow you there. And next in the order is Charlie Baws, who's a little bit angrier.
Ooh.
And Charlie Baws is going to try to get the snake off again. Oh, he nat 1'd. So the snake is going to get advantage on its attack on him, and it hits. Actually, I'll just give the snake 2 attacks on him, and they both hit, and one of them's a critical hit.
Yay.
Snake damage.
Snake
We don't have to
damage.
do anything and we win.
That's the goal, right? That's the dream.
It's the All-Arcadians way.
I could just end up sitting in my chair sipping my coffee for this whole battle.
Part of me
my
wants
gosh.
to see
Okay.
Just comes in at the end. Okay, guys.
It's just like, oh my god, wow, guys, we did so good.
We nailed it.
I crushed it.
Okay. Sorry, he has to make a bunch of checks now. So you can keep talking.
Who writes checks?
Me. Okay, so he takes what was it? 17 damage from the snake.
Hell yeah.
Eat him.
Oh, we gotta throw these snakes a party when we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the. I think you have a complicated history with these snakes. You know, there was a time where it was a little antagonistic. Now it's
I have always
turning
loved
around.
these snakes.
It's quite an arc. I tried to love them, then they bit me
That's true.
for 4 damage.
It's fault.
All right. Next in the order is Jason. And
on,
Jason is going to run up, and the first thing he's going to do is he's going to say, Norris, I don't think this is really the place for you. And he runs over, and he's going to push Norris out of the room. So they're going to make a strength contest. Yeah, he very pushes Norris
Get
out of the
out of
room.
here.
So Norris is going to be over here now. And then Jason... Jason jumps into his spot, and he's going to take a big slash at Boss.
Aww. Oh, at boss.
Yep. And that's going to be a hit from Jason.
Remember that time we started an office revolt? They're all on our side.
Yes.
Well, if their managers had been better and treated their employees fairly, this would never have happened.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Jason's attack does 4 damage.
Yes,
And then Jason is going to. Sorry, this is the second time that somebody's health has been at 69. I'm metagaming and letting you know. But Jason pulls out his shield, and he's going to try to help defend y'all from Boss's attacks if you're in front. Next in the order is
the best.
Barb.
Herb.
Yeah.
I'm going to yell, Trojan horse, and start my rage.
Yeah.
Which will give me some damage bonuses. And then I'm going to hit Boss with my club.
Amazing. Smack him.
Which I rolled not that high, but what is my bonus? Because I should remember this by now, but I don't. I got 16.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Ah.
And so I get a D4 plus 2 plus 2. So
Still
5.
forgot the attack bonuses.
Oh no.
Well, you have the rest of the game.
This is like an after school special. Like, remember your attack bonuses, kids.
Anyway,
Don't forget, you could be better.
You couldn't have though because you rolled a nat 20, so it didn't matter.
Oh, great.
Yeah, very true.
Thank God.
Yay!
All right,
you
Barb.
accidentally get it right. 5.
5 damage. All right, excellent. Anything else you want to do on your turn there, Barb?
Should I move away? I don't know how fast he is, though. Oh, there's a snake on him. No, I'm holding court here.
Cool. All right. Next in the order is Ned, and Ned's like, nope.
I'm scared.
Yep. And Ned is going to turn, and Ned is going to run all the way to here. But now he is out of range of Boss, so he's going to try to not be afraid anymore. And he is not afraid anymore. So Ned is no longer afraid.
We're rooting for you, Ned.
Next in the order is Barry, who is also afraid. Conveniently, they are right next to each other in the order. Barry is going to run straight this way. And he is not out of the line of sight of Boss, so he will not be able to make this action. I don't know why I keep clicking on things. Okay, moving on. Next in the order is the stunning Shoshana.
Finally!
I don't know her.
Hey,
Who is she?
since this mortal is in my way, I demand that he move this chair into the opening of the doorway, but I want it to be where the back is facing the outside. Does that make sense?
So the back is facing towards the combat?
Towards Boss, yes.
Also,
Yeah.
we have the ability to move furniture.
I know, but I want that mortal to do it for me.
Oh.
While I sip my coffee and read Boss's file. Can I
Okay,
do
so
both of those things simultaneously.
here's how this works. You can make an intimidation check on Norris. You'll have to tell me what you'd say to him to be intimidating, but he won't be able to move the chair until his turn. He can't take an action on your turn.
Oh, wow.
But you could sit in the chair and make him move it with you in it.
I do like that idea. But when is
Anything's
his
possible.
turn?
His turn is before yours.
Yeah. His turn will happen
Oh,
before your
I have
next
to
one.
Wait that whole time. Well. Okay. So then can I sit in the chair? Can
Yep.
I do
Sorry, go ahead.
Can I? No. I'm trying to think this out. So I want to sit in the chair and I want to read Boss's file, but then can I also prep an attack so when Ned finally fucking moves me that I'm ready to do something?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So basically
Okay.
you can hold your action until you want to use it in the order, right? Okay.
Nailed it.
So, great. So why don't you try to intimidate Norris?
Mortal, move this chair to be in front of the doorway and position me just so that I have advantage when it's my turn again. Deal?
Roll intimidation.
$17.
He's like, yeah, I think I can do that. That is
Right.
okay. And so he will, on his next action, he'll move the chair for you.
Okay, and now I would like to sip my coffee and read the file.
Great. And remember that because you sipped the coffee so good last time, you get advantage on this first action.
Oh, hallelujah. Okay.
Sip it real good.
There's no pluses that I get to add to this, right? I just have.
I think we said that this would be an investigation check.
Insight? No, not insight.
I think it's investigation. I think investigation is right.
Yeah, okay.
Either that or just straight up and down intelligent.
no,
But I think
oh, no.
investigation is intelligence.
If it is or not.
18.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Inside the file, you find a contract. Boss has signed a magical contract with his underlings. If they die while he is in trouble, he can absorb their magical essence to strengthen himself if it's within 1 minute. However, if both copies of the contract are destroyed, the magic will no longer be valid, and the effects will fade. So,
Copies.
that's what you have discovered. So you have one of the copies in front of you. You will need to find the other copy of each contract in order to have this take effect. Where you find them, that's not something I'm going to give you. So, next in the order is Donna. And Donna does not want to be where she is. So Donna is going to dodge behind Barb and then run away into the fern. She's going to hide behind the fern as she is a ranger. And she's going to
Just
roll...
like me, we feel very comfortable in nature.
Yeah. and this is the only semblance of nature in the room. So she's going to roll to attack, but she's going to miss with her crossbow bolt. She was a little winded from she's like, I got that step desk, and I really thought I would use it more, but it was a standing desk, and there was like a treadmill underneath. But I mean, it was just annoying, and so next time I'll get them when just give me a second. Thank you so much.
Okay, we all think we're going to use those more, but in fact, they're the worst.
So true. Next in the order is Boss. And Boss closes his eyes for a moment as a motorcycle drives by. And
Sorry.
I thought somebody just their stomach rumbled or you were making a really intense noise.
That's the sound of a magic spell that Boss casts. And in front of you, you see a flickering image for a moment, and it's this weird sort of pattern in the air. Everybody roll you need to put the check at the beginning. Wisdom saving throw, everyone.
No, me too? Or no?
Everybody.
Even me?
Obelisk and Gloria will not have to. Everybody else does.
Gloria, we good.
Barry and Ned also don't have to, but everyone else does.
I got 16.
I got a 15.
Great.
I got a natural 20.
Y'all save.
From what?
Enlighten us.
In a world.
In fact, the only person who doesn't save is Donna. And Donna is the only person that doesn't save from the spell Hypnotic Pattern. So Boss created this image, and Donna is now charmed by it. So she is incapacitated, and has a speed of 0. This spell ends for the affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. All right. So Donna is hypnotized. Next in the order is to Becky.
Okay, I have a question about the DMV. DQA, where are we?
Yes to both. Also, I'd like to point out that you were confused, but it's labeled on the map that you're looking at.
I found it
hard.
eventually. It's hard. Life is hard, okay?
That's fine.
It is really hard.
There's a lot of things on this map. So the ropes for the line, are they like the elastic ones?
No, they're like the velvet dangly ones.
Man, it would have been so cool if they were elastic. I was gonna make a slingshot.
Sorry, I would have 100% allowed that, but I definitely said they were velvet in one of the narrations.
Fine. Look, we've been playing for a while. Okay, then I am gonna run over to Donna.
Mm-hmm.
And take. I'm trying to figure out how many actions I can do.
I could say that's a bonus action to shake her.
Okay, because what I would like to do is I would like to shake her, take the fern out of the planter, and then ask if somebody has a lighter.
Oh shit.
You can do all of those things.
I love Tobacco.
You can do exactly all of those things. So you can shake her, you can take the fern out of the planter, and you can ask if someone has a lighter. That's going to be the end of your turn. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay,
then I move over to her, and I give her a good shake.
She's like, okay, yeah, I'm back. I just needed a breather. I was very tired, and I just needed to. Yeah.
It's okay, girl. You need to recharge. That's what the fern is here for.
Yes, thank you.
So then I would like to take the fern out of the.
Make a
planter.
strength check for that.
Okay. I got it. Let me check my modifiers. 15.
Yeah, you pull it out.
And then I shout to the room, Which of you bitches has a lighter? Because statistically speaking, some of you are smokers.
and
Statistically.
to Becky, like, is using her like intro to statistics class, like from her first like year of her time at the University of Arcadia. This was like one of the things she remembers.
One of my gen eds.
And yeah, and Seth's like, it's me. It's a nasty habit, but yeah, I've been meaning to quit, but every time you try, I don't know.
It's hard. It's addictive. I understand.
Addiction's a personal journey.
We'll figure out some ways to help you quit once we're done here, but go ahead and toss me that lighter.
Thank
please.
you all for your understanding. And so on Seth's next turn, he'll toss you the lighter. All right. Next in the order is Norris. And Norris is going to come over, and he is going to push Shoshana in her chair. That's not what I want. Chair. Show me the chair. Okay, so Shoshana and her chair are in the doorway. Norris has pushed her there, and that's going to be the end of Norris's turn. Shoshana, do you want to activate your held action now?
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember that someone's in front of you.
Damn it! All of my plans have been destroyed.
What do you want to do? Let's see if we can make it work.
All right, I'm going to improvise.
Yes.
I want to use the back of the chair as a step.
Okay.
And then use whoever is in front of me as another step.
Amazing.
So I'm basically Michael Jordan space jamming, like that part in the movie. I'm basically doing that.
Do I know that part of Space Jam?
I knew I was describing it poorly.
Nope.
So
I am here.
Me.
I am here. I have every part of Space Jam memorized deeply in my brain.
I love that every move that I make is like very distinctly tied to like something that I've seen before. I'm like, you remember that moment? Like, that's what I want to do. So yeah, I want to step on the chair, and then I want to step on the person, and then I want to use. What weapon do I want to use? My long sword.
You have a long sword?
Wait.
That seems. Those are proficiencies.
You didn't know?
I feel like a long sword is taller than you.
You don't know my strength.
She's got proficiency in it.
That's what I misinterpreted that I have. Well, so my original plan would have been terrible. So this is better. I'll use McStabbins.
Amazing.
To stab him in the head as I then flip over.
Great. Make an acrobatics check for the flip, and then make an attack roll with advantage. And you can apply your sneak attack modifier, because there's no way Boss saw this coming.
There's no way any of us saw this coming.
Yeah, no one in this game saw this coming.
Including myself. Okay. So,
well, magic ruined. Way to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm improvising.
Are we all supposed to be improvising?
That's true.
Yes.
Yes, and.
And,
Well,
I prefer
comedy clubs for many years.
At this game, we prefer to encourage no but.
yes.
No.
That is not the rule.
That is what I do often, though. No, but well, my acrobatics was a 6.
Okay.
Oh.
Just imagine.
I hope that I trip and then I roll well enough that I still am able to. But it's just like I still do it. Okay, so if I want to roll attack, I still roll d20, right?
Yes.
And I have advantage.
Can't you roll an attack after that failed?
Yes, she can still roll the attack.
She might do
Don't
damage to other
question that,
people.
Eddie.
Totally. Just jumping into the room, interrupting everything.
Okay, a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits. Roll again. See if you get a critical hit. Always roll twice. Always double tap, everyone. Always double tap.
22.
Okay, yeah, they both hit. But just the one counts. And then roll damage, including your sneak attack damage.
I was just gonna say, so that means I get to roll 1d4 plus 3 and my 1d6?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So a d4, a d6, and 3.
I'm sorry, is the d4 the triangle?
Yep.
How many sides are there?
I don't know. 1, 2. Oh, there's 4. Okay. 7 plus 8 total.
Oh, dang, that's a big hit. All right, yeah. You hit him real good. And, okay, so here's what happens. You're going to stab him. You're trying to stab him in the head. But you get up on the chair, and the chair sort of tips underneath you a little bit, and then you get up to Jerry's, like, shoulder, but, like, you're a little off balance, and you sort of knee him in the back of the head, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's also a goblin, so he's not that tall to begin with. And so you sort of like misjudge it, and you still stab him, but you stab him in the arm, and then just sort of slide down.
That seems more accurate than me having this like badass stab.
Oh no,
I like
what's
the
happening
arm
with the map?
slash.
In true All-Arcadians form.
Coyote.
Okay, some map weirdness in the video. All right, that's totally fine. All right, okay, that's amazing. I love that so much. Okay, and that'll be that action. So then you'll get to take another turn when your turn comes up again.
Yes.
Next in the
Wait.
order. Sorry, go ahead. Obelisk.
Wasn't Jerry a lady gobs?
I honestly don't remember.
She was, because I remember going into her cubicle.
Okay.
Yeah, she was.
Sorry, I just
Lady
realized that.
Jerry.
So I've been misgendering her. Sorry, Jerry.
Or she's gender fluid, and today.
Yeah, today it's...
She answers to all.
Yeah, I mean, not just today, but like in the last 20 minutes. Because this has all happened in the span of one day. All right, next in the order is Basil.
What's up, Basil?
And Basil is going to use poison spray on Boss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds
Probably
dangerous.
pesto flavored poison spray because he's Basil.
He just presents him with like a spray of pesto, and Boss is like, "That's great," and it's poisoned, and he's like, "No."
Wait, I'm allergic to pine nuts.
That's exact. He happened to know he's in charge of like office parties, and he knew Boss was allergic.
Allergens.
Oh, damn. Uh-oh.
All right. So Boss has to make a Constitution saving throw, which he rolled a nat 20 on, so he's going to take no damage from
That's
the.
Pooper Scooper.
He sort of sniffed it
Boo.
before it. He's like, "Nope, these have pine nuts in them. No, thank you. Get that away from me, Basil. You crafty bastard." All right.
Now canon that Boss is allergic to pine nuts.
It absolutely
Is that
is.
something that runs in the family?
Have to find out. All right, next in the order is Charlie Baws, and he's still trying to get this stupid snake off of him, and he fails again.
Yes.
You're doing great, sweetie.
But the snake doesn't hit him with the attack.
Good effort anyway.
Next in the order is Obelisk. And this will be the last turn where she's not in combat, so she can take an action while she's in this room here. But next turn, she will be in the room with Boss, as will Gloria.
In the room where it happened. Okay, I would like to. This would like to detach the axe from the little booby trap.
I was hoping you were going to tell me that you wanted to pull the fern up and light it on fire. Sorry, proceed.
I'm not
So
gonna light the fern on fire.
I'm now very
That's-
confused.
Start the fire.
All right.
I mean,
I'm
like,
saving the
the-
fern.
It was always ferning since the world's been turned.
Yes! Let's turn that into a new song.
All right.
All of you.
So you're gonna try to get the swinging axe off the ceiling. That's the plan.
Yes.
Cool. You're gonna have to, I think, shoot it with a fireball. It's too high up. You would not be able to like climb up in unless you want to try to spend a turn trying to find a step stool or a ladder or something,
No.
or get
Fireball,
Gloria to
that's it.
throw you up there.
Fireball.
Human ladder. Stand on Gloria's shoulders.
Firebolt.
Just the way that we stand on everybody else's shoulders in all of these battles.
Yeah.
8.
No.
Plus spell
Yeah, spellcasting modifier.
13.
Okay. Yes, that hits. Because I'm making up a AC for a swinging axe. Roll damage.
Okay. Wait, that's the d20, right?
Nope. It's D10.
The fucking bitch. I'll figure out spells eventually. Oh, 1.
Oh, yeah, you hit it with the firebolt, but you kind of get like the metal part of it. You don't get the rope, really, and it gets really hot, but it stays up there.
Fucking bitch.
At least it didn't set off the fire alarms.
You think Boss is a good enough manager to have working fire alarms in here? You think he cares about his employees that much?
It's a government building. They have to be up to code.
You think he hasn't bribed government officials?
All right, that's fair.
Also, I've been in some government buildings where I would fully support that would be a thing.
Okay, Obelisk, do you want to stay here and try that again next turn, or are you going to run into the room?
Can I grab the fern?
Yeah.
I now have the fern.
Cool. Yeah, you roll a strength check to make sure you can pick it up.
Strength check. Checking my strength.
Nice little jingle.
Thanks. Oh, 5.
Yeah, so you run over to the fern and you try to pick it up, and you're like, oh, this is so much heavier than I thought it was. I was not prepared for this fern to be this heavy, and you don't pick it up. You try again next turn if you want.
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's a very heavy. And that's why Tebeki just pulled the plant out of the pot. I think it's the pot is really sturdy to prevent playing children from knocking it over and things like that.
Can it be the other way around?
That the plant was really heavy?
Yes. My plans involve the planter.
I mean, we can find out. All right. Next in the order is Gloria, who just runs towards the room. And then Charlie Baws has a turn. And Charlie Baws is again going to try to get this snake off. And I swear to everything, if I roll lower than a 5 again, I did. Snake's still there. I'm not even putting big things. Okay, I need to take an action with Charlie because he's been fighting with the snake. Y'all have been shooting him and stabbing him and stuff, and he's still Steve Irwining in the corner. He's going to try to run through y'all while this is happening, okay? So what that does, though, is it's going to allow Barb to make an attack of opportunity on him.
Mm-hmm.
Get him.
Is that just regular attack, then?
Yes.
Or is there a special number?
Just a regular attack.
Man, my rage mode is still activated.
Yes.
17.
That hits.
Big money, big money.
No whammies.
6.
All right, nice, good hit.
Just donk.
And Boss is starting to get a little bloody. He's starting to you bonk him on the head, and his nose bleeds a little bit. And he's like, I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking government building. And he...
Then you shouldn't have put them in here.
That's fair. That's fair.
One could argue there are snakes in every government building.
I wish there were snakes in every...
Oh, but my finger gun's getting the shot.
Excellent.
I really wanted sunglasses to just fall from the ceiling, just deal with it.
Oh, I have sunglasses on the table all day.
Okay, yeah. So Boss is trying to get out of the big conflagration of all of you, and trying to put some space between him and a lot of you. Yeah, and you smash him with a club while he's doing that. Next in the order is Jason, who is going to turn and run towards Boss again. He's like, y'all, I got it. I'll protect you. He's like,
Thanks, Jason.
This is what advocacy means. And he, it means taking up arms against those that oppress those that cannot defend themselves.
Jason's a true great person.
Get him.
Twang before? Doesn't matter.
He's always had a twang.
He's always been a Southern belle.
The amount of twang has varied wildly from line to line, but he has always had a twang. His attack misses, though, sadly. And next in the order... Sorry, go ahead.
Dixon.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Can I pick up a snake and put it on him and then attack him?
You can try.
All right, animal handling or whatever.
These snakes have come into play a lot more than I was anticipating in this campaign. I honestly,
all about the snakes.
it was just a snake pit, and now it's the whole campaign.
13.
Yeah. You get the snake up, and you can. Which snake are you trying to get? Are you gonna get the little one or the big one? Okay. Yes, you can. You pick up the snake. Are you gonna throw it at him?
I'm just going to place it on him as I am next to him.
Okay.
I have my club, and I'm just going to be like,
Yeah.
Here, have a snake.
So the way that I'm going to resolve that, because it wasn't quite high enough for you to just like straight up do it, is that'll be your action. So you won't be able to attack. Also.
No, fine. Have a snake. A big snake.
Yeah.
Snake, and you get a snake.
So you put the snake on him. The snake will take an action on his next turn.
Okay.
All right. Next in the order is Seth. And
use it.
Seth. Oh, I can. So many snakes on boss. Okay. Next in the order is Seth. And Seth can do something, and that something is Firebolt. And he rolls a natural 20.
Yes, Seth.
Nice.
Seth is coming in clutch, and he's
What
going
up,
to do 12 damage to boss.
Ooh, shit.
And he's like,
yeah.
I mean, I am a smoker, huh?
Ooh. Ooh, Seth.
Oh, gosh.
Good one, buddy.
Got that growl.
I like the fact that Seth has firebolt, but also carries a lighter to light his cigarettes.
Yeah.
I was literally just thinking that.
He has fire
Just
magic.
about the routine.
Yeah.
Torching half the cigarette before he even got to smoke it.
Yeah.
Next in the order is Ned, who's no longer afraid.
Yay.
Ned is going to run into the room, and he is going to cast the spell Goodberry, which is my favorite name for a spell maybe ever. He says, "Welcome to the Goodberry, home of the Goodberry. Can I take your order?" And he up to 10 berries appear in his hand, so he's going to take 10, and are fused with magic. For the duration, a creature can use its action to eat one berry. Eating a berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day. These are pretty magical berries. And he's going to hand the 10 berries to Becky.
To me.
To Becky,
To me.
you have 10 magical berries. Also, we forgot to double back. Per my email, let's circle back on this one. What's the name of your army, to Becky?
Oh, fuck. Here, like, the only thing I have written down is Viva Tobecolution. I got
It's
distracted
equally
by the
terrible.
Oh, you should feel bad.
I got it.
story.
Okay.
I got one down, and then I got really distracted by what we were doing.
If you can come up with a really good one and shout it at one point in your turn in an inspirational moment, I'll give every creature on the map advantage on their next attack.
Fuck.
So make it good.
That's the
Becky.
incentive. That's the incentive. All right, Ned cast Goodberry, and next in the order is Barry, who's currently a bad Barry, because he's running away.
Barry, no!
Run away!
Barry's gonna run. Oops.
Why is Barry running away?
Because
he
he's
was
still
scared.
afraid.
Oh, right.
Barry's gonna
He's
run over
scared.
here. And he's gonna end up right here, and he's gonna roll to be not afraid. And Barry is no longer afraid. And he's by Obelisk. And so he runs out of the room, he runs, he's afraid, and he turns and sees Obelisk, and it's way scarier than the thing that he was most afraid of, and he sort of snaps out of it.
Bitch.
He's like, hi. And next in the order is Shoshana.
Yes! I want to go loot that son of a bitch.
Loot which son of a bitch?
Boss.
He's still alive.
Okay, what's the equate? How do you equate looting to someone who's still alive? I want to steal from him.
Pickpocketing?
Pickpocketing.
That.
Yeah.
I wanna do that.
Gonna steal from him?
wanna see-
I'm looting. I'm gonna smash in his windows and take his TV.
Bust the windows out.
Yeah, you can try to pick his pockets. You're gonna have to make a stealth check for that.
Okay, I believe. Come on, buddy.
I believe.
Oh.
23.
23. Okay, and then make a sleight of hand check.
$13.
Okay.
Sorry for the motorcycle.
You get that's the sound of you picking his pocket. He has. So, I wanted to be canon that Charlie Baws has one of those like chains on his wallet.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No.
That he bought it like Hot Topic.
Yep. That's canon now. But
Magical Hot Topic.
But you managed to at least get his wallet open, and you inside you find you managed to get 150 gold before you feel like it's okay. I got to put this back before I get attacked.
Damn it. Okay.
That's a lot of gold.
That's not what I was looking for.
Oh.
Oh, you were looking for the contract?
Yes. Because I can't think of anywhere else it might be. I looted all the other places.
Wait,
Have we
the
unlocked all
filing
the
cabinet
safes?
is open.
We've unlocked all the safes.
Yeah.
You've unlocked all the filing cabinets. You didn't take all the personnel files.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, he's looking bloody. Let's just keep swinging.
Fine.
All right.
Well, at least I got some money.
Next in the order is Donna. And Donna, she's caught her breath now. She's feeling pretty good. She's gonna loose another crossbow bolt at him. She misses again though. She's like, two kids at home. I don't get as much time to get to the archery range as I used to. But I'm gonna make time. I'm gonna make time.
Not useful.
Barb yells, "Don't worry, Donna. The winner takes it all."
There he is.
Fuck.
I've been waiting all night.
All right, we're into Mamma Mia puns. I guess wordplay. It's not really puns. Jerry is next. Jerry gets a nat 20 as he swings away with his long sword. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. No, I don't want to do
He
that.
has an X.
No.
That means he's dead.
Don't we all have an X?
I don't.
X Factor.
Obelisk is single.
And ready to mingle. Just kidding. She hates everyone.
Yeah, and also ready to curse your kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I need to roll damage. I don't know where my
Are those
D8
the high
is.
notes
There
you
it
were
is.
saying that you could hit?
No. And he does 12 damage to Boss with his longsword. And Boss is looking toe up. It's not good. He is in a lot of pain. He's bleeding quite a bit. But it's his turn.
No.
And he looks right at Jerry. And he says, "Jerry, champ, sport, I can get you that promotion you've always wanted if you do me a favor and bring me the head of the rebels. Bring me the heads of the rebels. So if you could just do that for me." And he's going to cast Suggestion.
Come on,
Oh my
Jerry.
god.
Jerry.
And Jerry fails. And Jerry says, I really do want that promotion. And what's a couple of heads between friends, right? And he is now fighting for Boss.
She.
Oh, sorry, she. She is fighting for Boss.
They.
She.
They are fighting for boss.
They are fighting for
Oh.
Boss. Yeah. And so I'm going
Damn
to
it, Jerry.
put a bad guy color on her. So we
Don't
remember.
you dare try to come for my head.
All right. Next in the order is to Becky.
Get her. Get them.
I have questions about.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, many questions.
Is it like a spell that like we can break, or is like?
Roll an Arcana check.
Yep, I would love to do that. I got a 14.
Nice.
So what you know is that this is a concentration spell up to 8 hours. So if Boss loses concentration for some reason, Jerry will be free.
Okay.
You're covered in snakes. What more do you want?
Nice.
I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the 2 green people in the middle of the room that are not Jerry?
Basil and Seth.
Great.
Oh, and Seth threw his lighter to you during his last turn.
Yes,
Let's
I
retcon
would like
that real quick.
to discuss with Basil and Seth. Basil and Seth. I just really need your shirts. No questions asked. This is really important to the revolution, especially now that Jerry is on the other side. Just hand them over. Throw them right to me. Both of your shirts.
So roll persuasion. Seth's like, you keep asking me to throw you things. It's a bit strange.
I'm just glad we're not fighting in the HR department.
Yeah, it's a good thing Jan's gone.
Yes.
18, and then hold on, let me check if I have things to add. A 20.
Yeah, they both take off their shirts and throw them to you.
Amazing.
You have 2 shirts.
And that's
Has that effect?
You have
that
2 shirts and a
everything that I
fern and a lighter. Make a sleight of hand check to catch all of those things.
can- Fine. You're asking a lot of me.
You're asking a lot of me.
14. I got a 14. With a +1, so 15.
Okay, yeah, you catch all of the things.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so I would like to explain what my thoughts are so that I know if I can do it now.
Okay.
I've done a bunch of things, right?
You have done
my
a
turn is
fair
over?
number of things.
my turn over?
Maybe. Depends on how funny what you want to do is.
What I would like to do is put the shirts in the planter and set them on fire and throw the planter at Boss.
I'd say you can get the shirts in the planter and light them on fire this turn.
Okay. Well, I want to save that so that they don't go out.
I think that you can during this turn, it'll give you a turn for the fire to pick up.
Okay, then I will do that. I would
Great.
like to light them on fire.
You've lit a little bonfire in this planter.
And I drop the lighter in with them.
It's just like that was a genuine Zippo. And
I'm sorry, Seth. This is for the revolution.
and genuine Ralph Lauren. Like,
Look, I'm trying to break your habit. This is for your own good.
She's gonna Tommy Hilfiger him.
next in the order is Charlie Baws, who is going to first get attacked by the snake that Barb put on him.
You're welcome.
And that snake is going to constrict him. So Boss now has to make a strength saving throw to even do anything, which he succeeds on. And then he's going to try to attack these snakes, which he fails again at.
Kill him!
Not arguing.
These snakes have really thrown a wrench in Boss's plans. He's literally, now there's another snake, and he's like, what is happening?
Lost concentration?
What?
Did he lose
say he lost
concentration?
I don't think so. I think this is he can sort of keep the magical part of his mind, especially thanks to the magic powers being mostly because of the death of his friends in a contract that was approved by lawyers. He's still concentrating. But you can keep asking when stuff happens. Obelisk, you tried to pick up a fern. It didn't work. It's your turn.
I'm gonna go over to here and try to pick up the chair.
So for those who aren't watching, she moved over to the other side of the room where there is a chair, and she's going to try to pick it up, even though she has magic powers.
I'm saving that.
What is your end game here?
That's okay. We're going to find out. I'm just making comments. Go ahead. Pick it up. Make a strength check.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, Obelisk isn't good at picking stuff up.
Okay.
Gloria's like, you need to lift with your legs.
She hears from the other
shut up,
room.
Gloria.
I just thought it would be easier if we had another person.
All of Obelis's strength is in her fingers from spellcasting.
Yes.
Okay, so can she just run into the room and then do something? Or is that too many actions?
I think that's probably too many actions. But you can run into the room. I think you have enough movement left. Barely.
10, 15, 20. Did you guys know Obelisk is here?
I don't have anything to do, so next.
Okay. Gloria's gonna run around the corner, and she's gonna yell, "For the honor of Grayskull!" Apropos of nothing. Mostly just because I've been watching She-Ra lately, and it's the best. And I need to click away. Okay. And so, yeah, she's going to attack Boss. And Gloria's stats are somewhere else, so I have to look them up. Okay, great. And she hits him with her short sword, and that's going to do 7 damage.
Nice.
So she stabs him pretty good, and he's looking wobbly now. Like, not only is he bloody, he's wobbly. But it's his turn, and he's going to try to break free from these snakes finally. And he does. He breaks free of the snakes, and he actually kills both snakes in the process.
No.
Wait, are all the snakes dead now?
I'll never
No,
forget
there's
your
one. There's one snake still alive.
behind
Snake remains.
And next in the order is Jason. And Jason yells, "This is for equal pay for everyone." And he attacks.
Jason,
Jason
such
Dixon.
a good dude.
And he misses again, but he's trying. Barb, you're next in the order.
When we leave, I know who's going to be in charge.
Another man?
Ashton would
Look.
be glad.
Jason is really proving himself today. This equality means equality.
Mm-hmm.
And 21.
Yeah, you hit. Hit real good.
Oh, heck yeah. 8.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, that's a good hit. He looks like he has a concussion now. His eyes sort of cross for a second. You smack him
Don't
real
go
hard.
to sleep. Unless you're going to die, then go ahead.
And next in the order is Shoshana.
Can I use other people as...
Your whole life.
Can I use other people?
I mean, it's not moral, but you can.
No, I want to, bounce off. I have a plan, but I'm just going to give you a vague idea of it.
Are you still on the Space Jam plan?
No, it's different. It's different.
Space Jam plan.
Space Jam. No, I want to, jump off Jason. It's more of a Marvel plan now. It's like a Black Widow plan.
Okay.
I want to jump off Jason into Barb's hands for him to throw me and kick Boss in the head. But I don't know if I can do that because it involves other people.
Important question. Why are you using Jason when Barb is right next to you?
Because I want it, number one, I want it to be badass. Number two, I wanted to use his shield as a, like Captain America does in the Marvel thing. So I don't need to use Jason, but I thought I could use his shield.
I mean,
bounce me up.
you can do that. You can use Jason to bounce you up. That's totally fine. You're just adding a role that could make this fail spectacularly, which I love, so do it.
Yeah, I kind of am still into that. So
Take your chances.
Yeah, roll an acrobatics check.
a natural 20 beach.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Okay, yeah. You jump up and Jason's like, "Here you go. I'm going to support you in your climb to break the glass ceiling." And you jump
Yes.
off of the shield.
Why is the ceiling made of glass?
And at that point, Ned's like, "Because Boss isn't a good planner of architecture, but he decided to take on the project himself." And it's now canon that the ceiling is glass, which is why we can all see into it from this map. And then Shoshana lands in Barb's arms.
Do I need to roll anything to catch her? Or?
You say no because you rolled a nat 20. And then Shoshana, are you gonna hold your action till Barb's turn after he throws you?
Sure.
Cool. Next in the order is Donna.
In the sneaky actions.
She misses again and says, "You know what? One more. I think I can do this. I really think I can." And then next in the order is Jerry. And Jerry is going to attack Ned. This is workplace violence, everybody. We're really glad Jan's not here.
No. We need an HR slip.
Yeah. Too bad I threw all those pink slips.
Roll for hostile environment.
And one of Jerry's attacks is going to hit. And that's going to do 5 damage to Ned. And Ned is bleeding.
Oh
no, Ned! And next in the order is Boss. And Boss...
My heart is pounding. I want Ned to be okay.
Boss
for Ned.
Boss is going to cast the spell Suggestion again.
No.
And this time it's on Barry. And Boss says, "Hey Barry, I know about that thing you did. You know the thing. You don't want me to tell everyone about the thing, do ya? You should probably, I don't know, kill the rebels and pledge fealty to me. Seems like a good plan." And Barry's going to roll to resist.
Him, Barry. He's got
and
nothing.
Barry fails, and Barry has joined Boss.
Fucking bitch.
That's the wrong thing that I wanted. Barry's evil. All right. Next in the order is to Becky.
Okay.
You have a flaming cauldron in front of
I
you.
have a flaming cauldron in front of me. I would like to toss a berry to Ned.
To Ned? Okay.
About to die.
Yeah, you can toss a berry to Ned.
Great. I would like to toss a berry to Ned.
You can just do that. That's a free. We can say that's a free action.
All right. I'm trying to figure out the physics of what I would like to do, and I never took physics. So
either I dropped it for
creative.
Going.
I want to take my rope and loop it around the thing, the vase, the what are we calling it?
Planter?
And then discus it and throw it at Boss.
Boy.
As I'm doing this, I would like to shout.
No, that wasn't complicated enough.
I would like to shout. Boss is gonna Brexit this world. This one is for the Tabrat Pack. Viva Tobacolution! It's gonna be really embarrassing when I fail all these checks.
Yeah, you all have advantage. Becky, you're going to make so many checks on this. This could go so spectacularly badly.
It's gonna go so wrong.
I'm gonna kill so many people. All right. First, you tie the rope around it. Make a sleight of hand check to make sure that the knot works.
Is it a knot? Can it just be like that? I've got it.
You're just so you're just one big U?
Yeah.
Okay.
I choke up on the U.
Your checks just got way harder.
Well, never mind. I take it back.
Because I did take physics.
Okay, I trust your physics. I tie a knot.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check for your knot check.
Okay. I got my sleight of hand. I got a 10.
Okay. Next, make a strength check that you're gonna spin it around.
Oh boy. I got an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, 18.
Okay, you get it swinging a little bit. It's up off the ground. Okay?
Okay.
Make a dexterity save.
Okay. I'm so scared. Ooh. Okay, and then we said dexterity.
Dexterity save.
21.
Okay, yeah. So it's spinning around, and at some point the slack in the rope starts to cause an issue for you, but you manage to hold on and keep it spinning. Okay. Make a ranged attack.
Yep.
Without your bonus, by the way.
Right. I wasn't using it anyway.
Fair enough.
She's like, I'm used to that.
I'm used to that so much. 19.
Wow. Yeah.
That's our leader.
And then make one more dex save for me.
Yep. Okay. Oh god.
You are
going
gonna
to
launch it right at Boss. Make a dex save.
Oh god. A 16.
Wow.
Wait. A 19.
That doesn't change the wow. Yeah, you let it rip, and it careens into the wall with Boss, and sort of shatters on him. Roll 1d6 damage. So,
Yes.
what's your roll there, Tebeki?
I got a 4.
Okay, so yeah, Boss is staggered, and the area around him is now on fire. So he is going to have to make a save to not take some fire damage on his turn. Next in the order
Would
is
you also say that he's distracted?
Yes, I would. He just got hit with a flaming flying pot, and his minions are no longer his minions.
Distracted.
That is a fair.
We achieved a goal today, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Distraction.
Okay, Boss is going to have to make a save here in order to not be killed by the fire. He rolls a natural 20.
Fuck. Come on, boss.
After all
Just
that.
die.
So what Boss actually does is he picks up the fire and hurls it back towards Tebeki.
What?
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
What a dick.
He did roll a natural 20. So now the space that you're on fire, and you will have to make
Eat
a
the
save
berries.
on your next turn. Toasted berries. Obelisk, it's your turn.
Okay, I run in the room.
Outside of the fire.
I run in the room and I cast Ray of Sickness on the stupid bitch.
Cool, do it.
There's a ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Great. So roll your spell attack.
And that's my d20.
Mm-hmm.
11.
No. I'm sorry. Boss is like,
Damn it!
Wait,
my dice-
she has advantage though.
I have advantage.
you do. Roll again.
Thank you, Tebeki.
We all have advantage.
Oh, yeah, we all do.
Yep.
Because I got 3 name puns in.
You have
No,
advantage in a D4, Joshana.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Go ahead.
5.
Nope.
Damn it!
He dodges real good.
Fucking bitch.
Next is Gloria, who's going to attack, and that misses as well. Boss is like charged up. He's like low on life. He's like bloody, but he's ready to Spartan this out. And
Yeah,
it's
how's he
Boss's turn
looking?
again. He's looking real bad, but like he's still swinging. Also, I need to move Shoshana over onto Barb.
I thought about it, but I didn't want to block Barb.
Boss
I know
is
I'm
gonna-
technically in his arms.
Yeah, Boss is going to attack Jason, and he's going to say, "Only a man could have organized something like this. I blame you."
Fuck you, boss.
Excuse me?
And he rolls a nat 1. And
That's what you get.
as he attacks Jason, Jason sort of pivots out of the way and sort of clocks him right on the head with his shield and says, "That's an antiquated way of thinking, and you need to do some deep soul searching if you're ever going to be able to exist in a progressive society." And Boss is now going to have disadvantage on his next save. It's Jason's
Wait,
turn.
Boss has advantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh,
Because he's off balance now. Jason managed to knock him off balance. Jason's attack does not hit, though. Next in the order is Barb, who has a Shoshana in his arms.
You.
Throw me, and this is the kind of kick that I want to do. Well, okay.
Does it count as my action to throw her?
Yeah, he doesn't. You can use that would be a bonus action, so you can do something else afterwards. I'll say, because I'm not going to have her control your entire turn.
No,
Good,
I won't
good.
do that.
I love you, but we need to be our own humans. Or
Of course.
people, own beings. All right, what am I rolling for? To throw
Are you
her.
going to throw her? He's right there. You can just throw her. I trust that you're not going to... Well, I guess roll a strength check. The check's going to be real low.
And
Is it above a 1?
21.
You do it.
It's 21.
Oh, you do it. You do it, and there's like this like element of like precision to it that everyone's just sort of like, wow, surgical, like right over the strike zone. And with pace.
Tai Chi, everyone.
Okay, Shoshana, what do you want to do?
I'm kicking him, like with like one leg. You know where they have like the one knee is bent and then they're
Yep.
just like,
Friendly kick.
yeah.
Kung
Yep.
Fu fight.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Roll an attack roll.
You got this.
Wait, and I have advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I rolled a 12.
That's no good.
No, I know.
No!
Ah!
What'd you get?
A 9. So
Did you use the
12.
D4?
Yeah, you have 1d4. No, I think that's just on saves, though. I
Never
think.
mind.
Let me look it up. Because if it's not, then you can do it. One saving throw. Yeah, that doesn't count here.
Damn it.
Right, well, I'm gonna hit him with my club.
Wait.
Oh.
I gotta paint this scene. Okay. So Shoshana, thrown by Barb, flying through the air, one leg out, one leg in, and she kicks Boss directly in the head, and then just sort of slides down as he is unaffected because she has a tiny, tiny halfling body. And it's the most adorable thing you can imagine. Barb, you're gonna make an attack?
Yes. Oh, heck yeah. So 20.
Yeah, it hits. Natural 20 or dirty 20?
No. Just
Okay.
wait. 7.
And you hit Boss with your club, and his head snaps to the side as you follow through, and the magical aura around him disappears, and he collapses to the ground, and he does not get back up. And
Nobody puts Barbie in the corner.
you have killed David Boss.
I didn't
Charlie
do
Baws.
anything
Good
yet!
Charlie Baws.
Killed him!
Way to go, buddy.
This is Charlie Boss, not David Boss.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
You've
Tebeki's
killed
still
Charlie
on fire.
Boss. Tebeki is
Does he
potentially
have a
still on fire. So, Tebeki, make a dex save.
Fuck. That doesn't just stop because we won, you know?
Nope. Fire's still there.
A
The
19.
fire goose started.
Yeah, you get out of the way of the fire,
Thank God.
Yay!
but there's still a fire. Just
Oh, no.
there's still a fire.
But
And
she's
you-
not on fire.
No, she's not on fire.
And start the fire.
All right.
Well,
I
I
mean,
did.
she did. She very started it. All right. You have conquered Charlie Baws. Did I say David Baws before?
You did.
David Baws is still alive and kicking. He's just like, I sense a disturbance in the force. No. He says, I sense a disturbance in the orcs. Anyways.
Because we're excited.
Because he killed an orc, or was killed by an orc. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, moving on. All right. You've killed Charlie Baws. What do you do?
Search the body.
I want to.
I guess we're out of combat, because, yeah, we should search it.
Yeah, make an investigation check as she walks away from a fire.
Not my problem.
Can I cast? If I cast chill touch, would that extinguish the fire?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So you're gonna go over there and cast Chill Touch?
Yep.
Okay,
I got
yeah,
a
you put out the
17.
fire.
Plus 2, so 19.
So I got to roll.
You don't have to
right?
roll. I think because
Yay.
you're using it as not an attack, you can just do it. What did you get, 19?
Okay, yay.
19.
Great. So you find the following. You find 350 gold pieces.
Ooh.
You find a fire opal, a blue sapphire, a black opal, an emerald, and a star sapphire.
Whoa. I'm gonna need that list again.
He just had those in his pocket?
300, yeah. Well, some of them were on his watch. Some of them were in like a chain he wore around his neck.
Starfire?
I would like to kick his corpse once when we have the chance.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
I would also like to light his corpse on fire. Everybody else
Roll
is
for
doing
firebolt.
Yeah,
I
bruh.
got a natural 20.
Oh, you kick it so good.
Oh
It-
my
I'm
god,
mad
now
that my
I get a
last
natural
start
20.
didn't-
Okay, so you both rolled natural 20s on this taunting after the whistle. So
I can't get anything above a
brand.
10.
Time-
Goddamn combat.
time slows down. And the scene from Office Space takes place with the printer, but it's you guys on Boss's corpse. And it's everything you could possibly want. Like you even hear, like in the movie, in the moment, your characters hear the song as you are just like, Shoshana's just doing heel drops, and Obelus is just shooting fireballs into this thing, and it's his corpse. You're shooting firebolts into his corpse as Shoshana's dodging fire and kicking, and you eviscerate Boss's corpse. But let's
Okay.
wrap this thing up.
We have the forms, right?
Yes,
Yes.
we have forms.
Who has the forms?
Oh, me!
Shoshana.
So let's go back to the counter.
Let's go talk to Schenectady and Damien.
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 Hey.
Oh, I'm coming.
He's almost too great a function.
Shut up. Oh, I should probably follow form. Okay.
Okay. And you come up, and Schenectady says, I'm sorry, do you have an appointment?
We have numbers, and I slam them on the table.
And Damien's like, fine, what do you need?
We would like our temporary questing licenses, please and thank you.
And Damien slips you a piece of paper and says, or like a key card, and says, just take this over to the room next to IT, and you'll be able to get your temporary questing licenses. Yeah, so you arrive at the closet on the side of the room, and there is sort of a vaulted door, and there is a slot for a key card on it.
And we use the key card.
And you get an error message, and it says, "Please insert chip." I'm just kidding. No, the door opens.
Son of a, oh my god. All of us were like, no.
Snap Pete,
No.
I would kill you.
No more puzzles.
I would firebolt that door.
And inside, all four of you gain temporary questing license. You get your temps, everyone.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, hell
Add that to your inventory.
Yes, add your
Whoa.
temps to your inventory. That's why you were at the DQA. Do you want to do anything with your assembled army before you leave, or are you just going to sort of Irish,
We're
Irish
gonna
goodbye?
celebrate the pit with a coffee break.
A coffee break in the pit.
And I would
Yeah.
like to discuss with them about voting on who will be the next leader of this office and how to improve the system.
Okay.
I will happily throw my name into the ring.
This is supposed to be a party, people.
They can figure it all out later, but let's have a discussion, you know?
Okay. Sorry, this is how I'm going to resolve this. Everybody gets into the pit, and then Barb and Tebeki, you're going to each get to make a pitch on what they do in the pit. Barb's pitch is, I think, a party, and Tebeki's is a democratically elected process.
Welcome everyone to the pit. I vote this is a time for us to all relax and celebrate your newfound victory, and you can start your own society in the way that you would like to, as you understand your own functions. We've just met all of you, and we should probably honor all the fallen brethren of snakes. So, this party, which we're going to have, is for the snakes. Thank you.
One of the snake just tries to clap, but he's a snake and just has a tail and he can't.
Speaking of voting, Barb, I was thinking that it might be nice if everybody here might consider voting on who might be the new manager of this place, and consider thinking about all of the
foreman.
I do mean the foreman. Well, no, the manager, because Boss was the manager. Because everybody else was like assistant manager, right?
Assistant to the regional manager.
And I think that we know that this office has been poorly run in the past, and I would love it if everybody could stand up for themselves. I have only met you guys today, but already I could feel the pain that this office causes. So I think that having a democratically elected leader would be really helpful and change the system, you know?
What does corporate have to do with it?
So
corporate.
So let's make a charisma contest. So each of you make a charisma roll, and whoever wins, that's what they'll do.
Either way, Obelisk is dancing in the corner by herself.
I got a 4.
I got a 12.
A party it is. Gloria's like, I think we'll just let corporate figure out who the next boss is.
Gloria, no!
Gloria, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
I wanted you to become an independent nation of DQA. Yeah.
It's government runs.
And you have a party. And then at the end of the party, as you get ready to leave the pit, Tebeki, Gloria pulls you aside, and she says, "Hey, just so you know, I secretly work for corporate, and I'm gonna make sure that things get done right around here."
Wait, get done right, meaning...
Meaning, like, I've been working from inside the system for a long time to fix, like, gender parity issues and all sorts
thank
of stuff.
God, Gloria. I thought you were a spy for the wrong time.
No.
Ranger.
No,
Support
this isn't.
people.
This is an undercover boss, Tebeki.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, Gloria.
Yo, I am on Gloria's side from the beginning.
I'm so proud of you. You are a wonder and a joy. And I leave it in your very capable hands.
Great.
Now that we've all had coffee.
I'm just gonna go ahead though and invoice y'all for the damage. Okay, bye.
No.
Can I take a snake?
You can try.
How do
Yeah,
I
there's
do
only
that?
one snake. Roll an animal handling.
Oh my God, Barb is leaving. Barb is leaving.
Becky
I
is
accept
also
tribute by
leaving.
Venmo, mortals.
Bye.
16.
Barb is taking the car with the dead body in it and leaving.
The snake. The snake. It doesn't bite you. It sort of like nuzzles your hand, but it doesn't come with you. But you have a snake friend.
Stay in a true home.
Yeah, which
know
is
what,
this coffee
snake?
pit.
It knows you would have had something special. It can't come with you.
And Gloria says, "You know what? We'll just take the car in trade for the damages, and so you all can get in your
Oh, fine.
in the wagon."
In the way.
Goodbye, snake. I love you and all your fallen brethren. Also,
like
bye,
this
Gloria.
idea.
The rest of you suck. Bye.
All right, so y'all are overcome with a sense of pride in your accomplishments and newfound strength as a team, and that equals, in D&D purposes, a level up. And so you're going to be level 2 next time on the All-Arcadians. Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining us for this most recent episode of the All-ArcaD&Dians. My name is Adam Kudashat. I'm one of the co-writers of the All-Arcadians, along with JD Atkins. Thanks to JD for inspiring this amazing story. Thank you to our actors, Katie Schwaber as Tebeki, Hannah Esch as Shoshana, Becky Kofta as Obelus, and Eddie Lupella as Barb. I want to thank All In Productions and Sexy Hackers Studios for helping us with the production side of things. I want to thank the Milwaukee Artist Relief Fund for helping support artists in this time. That's Imagine MKE that helped us out with that. I want to thank Marcus Beyer for making our incredible logo, and I want to thank all of you for listening. If you want to listen to the All-Arcadian scripted series, you can check that out over at sexyhackers.tv or check out All In's Facebook page. You can also check out the video version of this if you're listening. It is available on YouTube and on Facebook as well. And if you want to help promote and sponsor content like this, you can check out the All In Podcasts page on Patreon. You can sign up there. It's a really small monthly fee, and you get a bunch of really cool stuff to check out there. Next time on the All-ArcaD&Dians, we're going to get into a level up. We'll catch up with some backstory from some of these characters, learn a little bit more about them, and there might be a few really fun surprises along the way. So stick with us. This is sort of, next episode will be sort of the end of our first arc, and then we'll be jumping into some new stories and new locales with our team. So stay tuned. Thanks, everybody.